Hi guys, and welcome back to the next episode of my Madden 16 Random Road to Glory. So, thank you once again everyone who commented last episode. If you can comment down below on the filters you want me to use in the auction house for the next episode, I'll definitely do that. And you all seem to like the fact that I shout out who I'm picking pretty much and who commented. So I'll do that again this episode. We've got Mike Strout here, who wants Team of the Week. So I'll go Team of the Week. And he wants the 17th player. So we'll go down to the 17th. We've got 5, 10, 15. That is Jordan. Cameron Jordan from the Saints there. I think we've had a right end in the team for quite a while, so it'd be nice to get a new guy and just see what he's about. Pretty cheap pickup, and looks like he'll be pretty good, to be honest. He's reasonably quick, and he's got good block shed, good finesse moves, good everything there. So thanks Mike for that one. Next one we are going to go is actually Trump Lol. And he wants a base elite, so I'm just going to go with normal elite and pick the last guy on the screen. So I'll scroll down and we'll go with the last guy on the auction house, and that is Bergstrom. Once again, he's a movers card, so he'll probably be pretty damn decent in there. As you can see, all the stats you need for alignment are actually really high. High agility doesn't play too much of a role, I think, but got Kelsey last episode. Unfortunately, he's going to be gone in this episode, so he did well in that one game. Hopefully Bergstrom can live up to that. I mean, I'll probably just keep Kelsey in the team and put his backup centre actually, so we'll rotate between them. As you can see, they've got the same salary cap, so they'll probably play to a very similar standard. And the last one we're going to go with is from, scroll down a bit to find this one, one of the people who commented first on the video I think I'll go with. And we got Caleb Yoakum, hopefully that's how you pronounce it, and he's got a few suggestions down, but he wants seasoned veterans. So we'll go for seasoned vets. There we go. First guy that comes up, and that is Tillman. Oh, very nice actually. We did need another cornerback, and Charles Tillman, he's very good lockdown corner, to be honest, and I play zone coverage a lot. I don't play a lot of man, so he'll be very good in that position. As you can see, we now have Sean Smith, Antonio Cromartie, and we also had Acre in there. And Tillman just looks like an upgrade on pretty much everything for Acre. And I mean, Acre wasn't doing too bad, so hopefully Tillman can, be a huge upgrade for us in that department. So what I'll do now is I'll pick the players up, and then I will jump into the team so you can see who we actually have starting. So guys, this is the team. We have got Bergstrom in there. We've got Kelsey in there. Hopefully, well, I mean, not hopefully, definitely, they're going to be in and out of the team. Bergstrom, probably, since he's a lineman, won't have the best stamina in the game. He was swapping in and out with Kelsey a lot. And look, they both have absolutely insane run block, impact blocking. I'm going to be using them for, since we have this man here, Clinton Portis, who already looks amazing. I mean, from last episode, 3 really easy touchdowns that he shouldn't have got. You just know he's going to make an impact on the team. But onto the defence as well. We got Cameron Jordan in there. Looks like he's going to be pretty decent, to be fair. Him, Jason Taylor. I mean, the line have always been good. We always get a few sacks a game, so hopefully he can live up to that. And then we've got Charles Tillman in there. Someone who I actually used a lot earlier on in the year as his gold card. So I'm hoping he'll be just as good, if not better. And I managed to pick up all these players for about 5k. So if you see them doing well and want to pick them up and you don't have a lot of coins, definitely go for them. I have a really good feeling about this Tillman card. I think he's going to play really well. As you can see, we've got a lot of corners with high press as well. So I'm going to start abusing that in the games. But if you've enjoyed the video up to this point, smash a like on the like button. Let's try and get over 40 likes. Comment down below on the filters to use for the series. Subscribe if you're new. But as per usual, now I will jump into a game. And we've actually got highlights from 2 games today. So, as per usual, you know the struggle of trying to find a good game in Madden. When you start going up, people just quit. But these 2 games, we actually came up against fairly decent players. And the second game, we actually came up against either a bot or a scammer. I'm not exactly sure what one, but you'll see when we come to that point in the video. But this guy's trying to get his run going early, as I do in pretty much every game. And we were locking that up nicely with Kiko Alonso in there. And he has been an absolute gem for us, Kiko Alonso. He's forcing... He's whenever I blitz him, he gets to the quarterback, say 80% of the time. But Clinton Portis there, I was going to try and get tricky on that guy. He locked me down instantly, showed me what's what. But, of course, I'm going to try and run it with him. He was so good last episode, it seems stupid not to run with him again. He's going to blitz a lot of guys, as you can tell. Luckily, all our linemen knock them down. If you see that impact blocking on them. They're just knocking people over downfield. I wish I could get a highlight of that. But if you go back and watch it, every lineman pancakes his D-line there, which is hilarious to watch. I mean, we've got a very good line, but you never expect him to do that. But Delaney Walker, Mr. Reliable, going to go to him again. And I'm hoping we can keep him in the series for a little bit longer at least, just because of how much of an impact he's had. But we see Fitz on the right-hand side. He's definitely going to be one-on-one coverage. And someone of Fitz's quality, you know he's going to come down with it. We lob it up to him, and he does indeed come down with it. And we get a nice touchdown early on in the game there. So we're 7-0 up, really early in the game. That's pretty much what I wanted. Just get a nice early turnover, get Clinton Portis involved, get some good throwing involved, and just try and go from there. One thing I could definitely work on, involving Vicky in the game more. Nearly get an interception there. That would have been an absolutely insane interception on a sort of a weird short curl route there or something like that. Not sure what route that was actually. You have to go back and look at that again. But this guy's slowly working his way upfield, as you can see. 4th and 2. His offense, he wasn't getting it working quite the way he wanted. I was reading what he was doing a lot of the time. So if he was going to run, I'd send a blitz. If he wasn't going to run, I tended to not send a blitz. But he got a nice pick up there, to be fair to him. You know, he's working his way up the field. He's halfway up the field now, so he knows he can work his way upfield. He's potentially spotted a few weaknesses in my defence, because I go coverage a lot of the time, as your guys know. And he could have got a nice easy throw off there. He didn't see it in time. And that's Kiko Alonso again, coming up with another good tackle, another sack, and forcing this guy back to 3rd and 10 after he got 2nd and 2. So that's really good for us, because as soon as we manage to knock him back a little bit, that's when the coverage defence really comes up big, because they can't make the big plays. And they need to make the big plays, obviously, to get the yards. So 4th and 10, I'm pretty confident in my defence at this point. Giving up 10 yards isn't something they tend to do. And as you can see there, he throws it to his guy. He's got 2 guys on him instantly, hits him hard, and he can't catch it, so he gets a turnover again on downs. We're going to go to Clinton Portis here. I probably could have got a touchdown there if I kept running, but I accidentally ran out of bounds. Stupid on my part. And I'm going to go with the same rotation again here. Just send 2 guys across the field. They're not going to be able to follow both of them since he's gambling on the run. That's Delaney Walker working forward, and he actually ended up quitting at that point. So this is why we get into the second game, and we're back to the Lions kit. Back to the old trusted. Love it when I play in the Lions kit, obviously, since I'm a Lions fan. And we're going up against someone here, as you can see, loving the Dukes, getting a few speed boosts from the Dukes, which I've noticed happening a little bit. I don't know if they've changed that recently, but if you get sort of double Duke at some points, you get a nice speed boost. Don't know if that's supposed to be in the game. He gets a really, really nice spin move there. Totally dukes me out, breaks my ankles. Luckily we get a stop though. But at this point I know if he's running the ball, it's going to be pretty hard to lock him down. So I'm going to have to send a blitz a lot of the time. As you can see, I'm sending some pretty nice blitzes. I sent the blitz first play there, and it's 2nd and 17. And at this point, I know I don't need to send any more blitzes. I can go coverage, and I'm probably going to lock him up. So he's going to go play action, and Kiko Alonso coming off the edge, he just gets so many sacks just because he's so quick. If you play him he's playing on probably the weaker. He's probably playing on the tight end side, so he can get around the block of a tight end reasonably easy. But this guy's going to peel out. And can you tell me why that's not a user interception? I can't. Went over there, perfectly caught it, and not sure why it wasn't a user, but as you can see, I was definitely controlling him. But we're going to go Clinton Portis here. First run, he actually doesn't get anything. That's the first time he hasn't run for at least 5+ yards. But we're going to abuse him again. I knew this guy was going to go deep coverage, so I think I'm going to juke inside, nearly get the first down. Getting a first down 3-1 is reasonably easy, but as you can see there, he's either a hacker, a scammer, or a bot or something like that, sending me a message mid-play, and I'm not sure exactly what it was, but you know, that made me want to beat him even more if he's a hacker or a scammer, because that's disgusting to see in the game, you know, hacking and scamming. So hopefully you guys aren't the people who do that in the game, because it's hate people, seeing people, you know, work hard for months and just get scammed out of their cards. But we turned the ball over at that point. I tried to run it with Vic, didn't work, and he manages to get the ball. So we're going to send a blitz. We're going to make sure he can't run early on, and 4th and 2, I'm going to send another heavy blitz. As you can see, I'm sending about 6-7 people. He panics, he doesn't know what to do, and we managed to turn it over straight away again. So can't complain on that front. But he did force me to 3rd and 21, so it's a very back and forth game, this very stalemate. No one scored yet, but we got Kelvin Benjamin over the field. Someone 6'4". He's reasonably quick as well for a tall guy, so he was coming up big there for us, and we definitely needed that at 3rd and 21, and we managed to dive in with a Okoye for the touchdown. Because this guy was never fully gambling that I was running up the middle. So I could just pick up some easy yards with the Okoye every now and again if I needed it. But what he's going to do here, throw it straight across the middle, and it came to the end of the half. He clearly wasn't happy with that, and he ended up quitting out of the game. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, definitely smash a like on the like button. As per usual, let's try and get over 40 likes. Comment down below on the filters to use. Also, a little side note on that, if you want me to use a golden ticket filter, I'm more than happy to if you donate me a golden ticket. And also, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode.